Yo, what's good, YouTube? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Rickster. Let me repeat that. Let me start off. What's good, YouTube? Now let me start off. All right. Yo, YouTube. My name is Rickster, and this is Mechavox Gaming. All right. Um, let's just get straight into it. This is a gaming channel. We do some reactions on here too, and obviously, the greatest game of all time, Grand Theft Auto 6, and something that I feel like was perfect to start off for our introduction. So let's just get straight to it. In terms of GTA 6, I don't think there's anyone else better at giving information on GTA 6 than no other than Mr. Bossman for the win. Yep. Mr. Bossman for the win. This guy has been releasing GTA 6 information since GTA 5 came out. That's a fact. Alright? I don't know where he's getting this information from. I know Ned Luke, aka Michael DeSanta, got beef with him or had beef with him. I don't know what's going on, but best believe he's one of the goats in terms of GTA 6 information. So let's just get straight to it. Let's just get straight to it. See what they gotta say.
Hope that Rockstar will give us a Grand Theft Auto 6 announcement. However, if you go to their social media page today, you'll notice that it's just simply a repost of their record label, Circo Loco Records. They say Baby Prospa's red hot collaboration with hip hop pioneer Murder Beats is out now. Listen to the latest single from their upcoming debut album, Free Your Mind, and pre-saved the album releasing June 5th here. This is something
Hold
I
on, hold on,
predicted
hold
we
on.
were going to see.
Hey yo, Rockstar, I do music too. You know what I'm saying? Let's tap in. Y'all got your own record label? Hey, let's tap in. Let's tap in. Let's make some music. Y'all got some artists we could work with. Let's go. I make
As
music
last
too.
Friday, Rockstar Games teased that this was coming out on May 8th, which is today when I'm recording this video. So this should not be a surprise. It should also not be a surprise considering that this is typically when Rockstar reposts their Circo Loco record stuff. Typically happens on Friday. Regardless, it's still incredibly disappointing to see another day go by as we are all anticipating something soon, yet Rockstar continues to give us nothing. So I'll of course keep you guys posted, but that is the only thing that Rockstar Games has put out now on their newswire and on social media, a Circo Loco Records repost. Now, in other GTA 6 news, though, we're hearing a lot from the boss man of Take-Two Interactive. That is Strauss Zelnick, and he has been doing a lot of interviews lately, and this is
Shout out,
another reason why
shout out to Strauss Zelnick, man. Um, Shout out to him. I heard he pushing 70.
I think something imminent is going to be happening because he rarely goes out of his way to do all these different interviews. Why would you do that if some huge announcement wasn't about to take place? I just feel like it's all connected. We'll have to wait and see, though, but he did another interview with Steven Totillo over at GameFile. I'll leave a link to the article in the description. It is behind a paywall. You can sign up for a free trial, though, and you can end up viewing the article. And in it, he talks a lot about Grand Theft Auto 6. And the first part of the interview is actually pretty interesting because he actually asked Strauss Zelnick how he found out about Grand Theft Auto 6's most recent delay. This is what the article says. To wit, I thought I'd start our chat with something fun, a bit insidery, but maybe safe for him to share. The team at Take-Two's Rockstar label delays their games a lot. I noted, of course, those delays, however painful, tend to be worth it. So I was wondering how Zelnick finds out about them. Take the most recent postponement back in November 2025 when
Yo, they trying to act. Yo, Strauss Zelnick trying to act like he not playing none of these games, bro. Who are you lying to, bruh? Like, yo, who are you lying to? You really expect us to believe you're not playing GTA 5? You've never picked up a controller and played GTA 5 in your life. I find that hard to believe, bruh. I find that real hard to believe. But
Rockstar said that Grand Theft Auto 6 would not hit its May 26, 2026 release date. and would instead come out on November 19th, 2026. Was that news delivered via call, an email? How does that work? I work super closely with my team, Zelnick said. It's a very thin team at Take-Two. The entire senior management team is 6 executives who sit in one hallway and share 2 assistants. And then basically, there are 2 people who head up each of our labels. They meet weekly to discuss their business, he said, so no one
Hold on, you just fumble your words there, Mr. Bossman? Shit,
emails him
man.
about a delay, nothing like that. Zelnick craned his neck to look at my left hand. He asked if I was married. I said I am. And he said, does your partner email you to give you information? He asked. Fair enough. I didn't get the sense that Zelnick was going to read me the minutes of the management meeting where Grand Theft Auto 6 delay was discussed. So I found that to be interesting. It doesn't sound like it just hit his desk on a surprise. Clearly, it seems like he had some sort of heads up or even possibly some decision in making that delay. But they talk about a few more things regarding Grand Theft Auto 6, and one of them is the cost of the game. The article goes on to say this, just about the hottest topic for Zelnick these days is how much money the company will charge for Grand Theft Auto 6.
Hold on. The cost of the game, now that's costly now. Alright? I'm hearing speculation on $80. Anywhere from $80 to $100. I think that's pretty reasonable. Honestly, because it's gonna be considered the greatest game of all time. There's no possible way you're gonna tell me that you wouldn't pay $100 for the greatest game of all time, but you didn't spend $70 every year on the same 2K, on the same Madden, on the same Call of Duty. Come on, bruh.
The industry standard $70, the 80 amount Nintendo tried last year with their newest Mario Kart, or something higher. When Zelnick gave an interview to the game business and talked about charging $70 to $80 for games that don't have ads, the comment was interpreted by some as a GTA 6 price hint. Seemed like a stretch to me. Quote from Zelnick, "We haven't talked about it," Zelnick said of the price. "It's not really an area that I debate publicly. That'll be an internal decision." So kind of a non-answer there. We're still not getting hints on whether it will be $70, $80. I doubt it will be cheaper than that, or if it will ultimately be more expensive, making it, one of the crazy.
Yeah, how many of y'all are getting the deluxe edition? The deluxe edition. I'm gonna be honest. One thing I loved about Grand Theft Auto back then, I loved when you got the map, when you got the game. You know what I'm saying? You open the shit up. Now you got the map. You hang it up on your wall. Like, those were the nostalgic days. I'm not even gonna lie.
Price video games of all time. But either way, that was the discussion on Grand Theft Auto 6's price. Now, the last thing they talk about in the article is quite interesting. I'll go ahead and read it for you guys right now. Zelnick has always been open about not being a gamer. I knew that going into my last question. Nevertheless, I was curious just how far his not being a gamer goes. Here's our final exchange. Game file. Final question. Have you played Grand Theft Auto 6 this year? Zelnick. So I'm not a video game player. Game file. I know you're not, but you might be curious what it feels like. Zelnick. I do have everything demoed for me, but I don't play games. Game file.
You have everything demoed for. What does that even mean, bruh? You have everything demoed for you. You saying for you. You're telling me you've never picked up the controller and never felt the urge to play a game that you're out here promoting. Just doesn't make any sense.
How's it looking? And Zelnick said, well, there's been a trailer, so let's just say you can tell from the trailer it looks amazing, and we'll leave it at that. Just imagine being so powerful in a company that you can just say, hey, can I have Grand Theft Auto 6 demoed for me? I just think that's so cool. Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick has seen gameplay of Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, Strauss, we know you played the game, bruh. We know you played the game, bruh. You pushing 70. You pushing 70, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You're definitely playing the game. I will have to admit, though, you look like you in shape for a guy pushing 70. But, listen, man. When this game drops, regardless, it's going to be the greatest game of all time. The budget is too high for this right now. The hype is too high right now. That's just what it is. You know what I mean?
But because he calls himself not a gamer and personally doesn't really care, it's only been through demonstrations by his employees. He hasn't personally played it himself. Imagine having the opportunity to play Grand Theft Auto 6 and turning it down because you're not a gamer and it's not important to you. For us, that seems crazy, but to Strauss Zelnick, it's just his product. It's just something that he knows is ultimately going to make money for himself and his company. So he doesn't see it like we do, but that's still crazy. It's the biggest video game, biggest piece of entertainment of all time. And you're just saying, nah, I just want to see it, not interested in really playing it. To me, that is absolutely wild. But
Yeah, that's ludicrous. Ludicrous, honestly. But if he really is doing that and he really just doesn't play the games, he must have a lot of stuff to do on his free time. He has to. Like for a man pushing 70, I understand you the CEO, but what else are you doing on your free time where you can't pick up the game and play? There's no way. There's no way.
we honestly shouldn't be surprised at that because remember, just a couple of days ago, I covered an interview that Strauss did with Business Insider. Unfortunately, this is also stuck behind another
Bro, look at his face.
paywall. They released some interesting photos of him as well, I guess, during the interview, and they all look like this supervillain character. I don't know, he's just such a powerful figure, but anyways, the title of
Bro looked like he could have played Superman's pops.
the article was the CEO behind Grand Theft Auto doesn't drink, smoke, or play video games. So I guess it shouldn't come as a surprise that when he was offered the opportunity to play Grand Theft Auto 6, he simply turned it down.
Bro, the gaming Bruce Wayne.
But anyways, that is all the information that I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. Another day passes where
Listen, man. Listen, Grand Theft Auto, like I said, it's gonna be the greatest game of all time. No ifs, ands, buts about it. It's gonna be the greatest game of all time. The only issue is after GTA 6 drops, how are they gonna maintain? That's the main thing. How are you going to maintain? All right, Rockstar Games, they have a good history with doing this type of stuff, so I'm not worried. All right, but I'm hearing May 12th we supposed to get a trailer. I'm gonna do a video on that tomorrow. But listen, he's chatting. He's definitely played GTA 6 before. There's no way, no way. But all right, like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, this won't be my last video. Trust me, I'm gonna be dropping a lot more videos, a lot more reactions. I do sports reactions. I do, you know, just all type of bullshit. Honestly, you're gonna see everything on here. This ain't just a gaming channel. This is a reaction channel too. I'm gonna do a lot of vlogs and shit. I'm gonna put them on here. Trust me, you're gonna see a lot on this channel. But like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to y'all. Thank you for watching and peace.